We went to the bins a few days ago, and then I went yesterday by myself, and we are going to start with rugs. Rugs do pretty well, and Bear used the carpet cleaner on 4 out of the 5, and the other, thankfully, was cotton and could be machine washed. So we are going to jump over there with the magic of editing and show you the rugs. This one is very long, and it is clearly a runner with a nice backing. Does it have a tag?
Yes, it
does have a tag. Yeah? I don't know how to pronounce that.
It's probably 12 foot long.
It is probably 12 foot long.
Yes.
It is kind of like a Persian, Turkish kind of print, but kind of faded on purpose. It's very neutral and a perfect runner for somebody. This is the first rug, and this cost us $10. The bin price went up. Still worth $10. It has a label, and it says Rizzy Home Handmade. Do we think this is handmade? Bear went over it with a carpet cleaner, which we adore. Okay, he's going to magically move that over there, and we will be right back. The next 3 I got yesterday by myself, and they are a lot lighter. This one went into the washing machine. What do you think this is? Cotton?
It's pretty scratchy to be cotton, isn't it? I think wool.
Wool? Wool wouldn't have been able to go into the washing machine. Well, whatever it is, I liked the color. We had almost one identical in our last house, and it is probably 3 feet by 5 feet. Oh, it is Pier 1 Imports. The next one is by Joanna Gaines, and it is Magnolia Home, and Bear carpet cleaned this one as well. And look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. And this one cost us $5.
Mm-hmm.
And the last rug we got, this is also a runner, and somebody Sharpied it on both sides. It is the Quartz Collection Viscose Polyester in the color Ivory, which I would probably call gray. But it's got a nice chevron, a nice variation, would hide dirt really well. And it is also a runner, and Bear also carpet cleaned it. Carpet cleaners, totally worth, what'd you pay, $75 for our carpet cleaner?
Probably something like that.
Facebook Marketplace. The last big piece is a television stand / bar, which we are totally using as a television stand. And I will insert some clips. So I found this for $30, and online they're going for about $900 to $1,200 if you ship worldwide. You know, Chairish is the website. Chair-ish, like chair-ish. But $30, and Bear cleaned it up.
I like how you pointed to yourself when you said cherish.
I pointed to the chair.
Ish. You said chair.
Ish.
Ish. Well, I cherish you.
You do cherish me. Do you want to go through your bag first? Because we went, I don't know, what time was it when we went 2 days ago?
It was maybe 11 o'clock or so.
Yeah, about 11 o'clock. The person at the cash register was like, ooh, and totally understand why. This was $1, and I plan on keeping this.
And it's amazing that it made it to the bins in that shape.
Yeah, except we just lost a shell.
Yeah.
But it already has the hanging clip, and seriously, this is gorgeous. There's a starfish. Starfish? Sea star? I can't really remember.
Starfish.
But $1.
Yeah.
Somebody really worked. Oh, there's a couple of them. 3. 1, 2, 3. There's several. I'm going to put this right over here. Okay, next.
We're sticking with the shell theme. This is one of the few things that I actually found.
You did. You found a basket, which we didn't really need a basket, but this seems like the perfect thing. And clearly somebody collected shells. And even if we go to the beach and put these on the seashore, if we see a child, their day will be made. So
because you don't see shells like that.
You do not see shells like this very often. This one's so shiny. You do see a lot of shells after severe storms or hurricanes, but not usually just, you know, shells like this at our beach. Look at this piece of coral. Gorgeous. Also, there's a teeny tiny little flamingo in here.
Huh.
So we probably paid $1.50, I'm guessing.
Probably.
And like I said in the last video, we have a lot of baskets with seashells in our kitchen as decor from the 1980s. So I will look at those and see if any of the seashells are missing and maybe piece a few in if they are. But if not, we now own a lot of seashells.
The old glue gun. This is one of those lights that you see Disney, Pixar.
That's exactly what it is.
It's kind of like this, yeah.
Yeah. And I think they charged us $3 for this. And have you tested if it works?
I have not.
I also have not.
We should
pretend it works.
Yeah. Ooh.
Also, this needs a bolt or a nut.
Needs a nut on it.
A nut.
Well, it actually doesn't need that. It just needs tightened.
It needs tightened. It's
all.
done. Fixed.
Yeah, that's all I need.
But I liked it a whole lot, and we'll probably sell it unless you think you need it for something.
I don't.
I like how industrial it is.
It is very industrial. Yes.
And IKEA made some of these, but I don't think this is the IKEA one. Have anything else to say about it?
I know you're blocking my view, though.
Oh, well. Have anything else to say about it?
I don't.
Oh, this is for us, first of all, because I think it's 49 cents for non-clothing, non-electrical items. So this was, I mean, what, like 20 cents?
Yeah.
We can use it at this desk. We can use it in our workshop for like screws and pens and stuff. I don't know where we'll use this. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I thought we would initially put it on a desk, but you have that really nice with all the square boxes already. So
I do, but we have like 4 or 5 square boxes over there.
Yeah.
So you could put, this is pretty deep.
Yeah, you could put pens in it.
Yeah, or your glasses, like reading glasses would probably fit in there.
Not in here, but oh, that one's pretty deep.
Yeah, these are all pretty deep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This one's not, but I mean, a lot of these are, and they spin.
Yeah.
Goodwill originally wanted $4.99 for this, and it came from Office Depot. So I'm sure Office Depot was asking like $10, and the regular Goodwill $5, and then we paid almost nothing. And it's really clean. I don't know how things turn out really clean at our bins.
I don't either.
Oh, these are from my selling shoes instead of stuffing them with Walmart bags. I might look them up. I can't imagine they have any value, but they are a ladies 7 to 9.
And they're vintage too, right?
They're vintage. I'm assuming they're vintage. They look vintage. They're made in Taiwan. So when I sell shoes, I usually stuff them as much as possible with Walmart bags. These will stop me from doing that. Another box. Imagine. Every single drawer I hope to have organized at one point in my life. The last house we did.
Pretty much, yeah.
But these drawers are all different dimensions. So like, you know, I could put something in here, but again, this is almost free. It's like 20 cents. So good box. We will get to good things eventually. This is a cord wrapper wrapping up your loose ends. I think it's made for a KitchenAid mixer. Doesn't it look like that?
Yes, it's one of the ones that sit on the countertop.
What was that noise?
I don't.
A woodpecker. I am going to pause this video and go look at the woodpecker.
Okay.
Because it's kind of cool to look at a woodpecker. Hey, I got ties. I normally don't pick up ties unless they're really high-end ties, Chanel, Hermes. except 2 of the ties have like orthopedic surgeon, and they're Nicole Miller from the 90s, 1999.
Okay.
You can see the screws and like different parts of the body with screws.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the same exact tie from 1999. Nicole Miller has a place in my heart for her fashion design. She's been designing fashion for a gazillion years, and she's very talented. So I will probably lot these up. They are hand sewn in silk. And I think any kind of person that would work with orthopedics or bones or screws, maybe not screws,
well,
screws in
well, no,
bones.
yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily give this to somebody who is just like
A carpenter.
a carpenter.
Right.
Thank you. I couldn't think of anything. The rest of the ties might be lotted up, and I just dropped one. Banana Republic, made in Italy. There was a lot of made in Italy. This one is handmade. This one has oars and life raft and is again Banana Republic, made in Italy. This one is also handmade. Ties are very inexpensive, and a lot of people still don't wear ties, but a lot of people do. This one is David Donahue, and look how pretty that tie is.
Yeah.
David Donahue shirts go for about $20 to $100, depending on what kind of shirt it is. But this felt very nice, and I'm assuming it is silk, 100% silk, woven in Italy, handmade in the US. This one is also Banana Republic.
So they wove the material in Italy, shipped it over to America, and then they made the tie here. Woven in Italy, made in America.
Yeah, probably. This one is also handmade. This one I just liked a whole lot. It is handmade in silk, but look how cool it is.
Yeah.
It's like a vintagey one, and then I dropped one. And I'm sure I didn't drop anything. I dropped 2. I dropped Ralph Lauren Polo, a yellow with a paisley and pink. And this one is made in Italy, silk, Banana Republic. So I'll probably lot a whole bunch of these together. And all together, do you think they're even a pound?
It might be a pound. I doubt
So I
it.
probably paid like $1.29. I think it's $1.49 a pound, so a little bit less. Ribbon. Are we surprised? Ribbon, stretchy ribbon. Then I got this. I figured around the holidays, because now we live in a community that everybody decorates, kind of unfortunately, kind of fortunately, because it's pretty. I can wrap this around the light pole or the mailbox.
Right.
What do you think?
Sounds good. I like the idea.
And non-clothing items, electrical items are 49 cents, glasses 39 cents. I think this was 69 cents a pound. And again, this is not a pound.
Yeah,
so
that's definitely not.
it's really hard to let things go that are, 20, 30 cents when you know you could use them even a couple times a year.
Yeah.
Do you want to share your notebook with us?
Well, first, before we get to the notebook, I'm holding something under the table
Okay.
that I've heard about so much. I'm so glad that you finally have one of these things, because I've heard about it so much. Do you know what it is? Something you've told me about for a long time. You're like, oh, if I had one of those things, then I can know what I want. I can give it away with just one word.
Is it a dictionary?
No, it's not a dictionary, but it folds open. It folds open.
I don't know.
It's a color thing.
A color thing. It is a Bear color swatch. It's not Pantone.
Oh, see, Pantone's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it is the Bear color swatch. These still, Benjamin Moore. I am in love with these. And if you also like color theory or decorating, Pantone is like the one to get.
Now, Pantone, is that a brand of paint?
No.
Okay.
They are the color naming people.
The people that name colors.
Yes.
Okay.
And predict colors for the upcoming year and trends.
So how many of these people are there that involved in this Pantone thing?
Oh, probably hundreds.
hundreds of people, their job is to name colors.
And predict trends. And I mean,
the
they
color
have
trend?
whole offices.
Okay.
Like if you were starting your own company called Home Depot,
Sure.
you would potentially go to Pantone and say, I want a bold color that represents tools and work.
Yes.
And then they would be like, how about this color? How about this color?
But they don't actually make the color.
I don't know if they do, but then they can also help you market the color and copyright the color so nobody else in the whole wide world in the paint or tool industry could use that color. Somebody could sue you for using Home Depot orange as a paint.
Okay, but how about if you didn't call it Home Depot orange? What if you just called it orange?
It's the same.
They would have to prove it's the same mix, right?
They would.
Okay. All right.
And it only holds true for that industry unless they copyright it across the board.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So these usually go for about $20 to $30, but like the pinks in our pink, if I were to find the exact pink and I'm looking for something of that color,
yes.
I could take this to the store
yes.
and be like, this is the exact pink.
Yes.
Now I'm looking for something to match this, or this is the exact. So helpful.
So anyway, so now a Pantone one would actually be bigger than this. Am I saying that?
Pantone has lots of them.
So their thing would be bigger.
It would probably be, they do have these, but they do have whole books of colors, and Pantone retires colors.
Okay.
And for instance, this is Benjamin Moore, but it probably has a date on it somewhere because colors change.
Okay.
Just because there's a color this year doesn't mean, you know, if Benjamin Moore doesn't sell enough of Majestic Mauve, which looks like lilac and not mauve.
They just want to mix it up, but you could always have it mixed up, right?
Sort of.
Oh, okay.
If they...
A color match, if you took that in.
Sure, but you know, we both know sometimes color matches don't go very well.
Okay.
So I don't know what year this is. I haven't looked, but I am so excited. Yeah. I pulled this out and I showed Bear immediately, and he knew what it was because he knows me.
I do immediately.
And they have an index in the back from A to Z. So if you're looking for like African violet, it tells you the exact number. And then on the back, they tell you like how to mix it up.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now you can talk about your boring book.
Yeah, let's talk about my book. Sadly, since I've had so much wrong with me, I have to keep track of my medicine. Like, when did I take medicine? So now I just jot it down. Like, 110, I took a pill. That's all.
Yep.
So, that's
now we have a college rule book, which books are, I think, like $1.99, but thankfully she just charged us 49 cents a pound for this book. So this book was probably less than 25 cents. This is... Here's what I thought about this. It says welcome, and it like has hand-painted seagulls. I thought originally I could hang this here, but I don't think I will because this is too sophisticated for this thing.
I agree.
So I might just donate this.
Yeah. Because
even though our house is very much bird themed, we're not looking for things that we have to dust.
That's correct.
And this will be outside, so we'll just have to hose it off eventually. But gorgeous. I bet you that was like $50. Let me put my Benjamin Moore color swatch book. I forgot about that. I am so excited about that. Clothes is... Oh, well, let's do these first.
Okay.
Post-it notes.
Cool.
I can always use post-it notes, and these are an owl and, again, almost free. A Game Boy Advance. Now, it is missing the back, but as long as it works, I should be able to get at least $20 to $30 for this.
Wow.
Yeah. And do you know what this is?
It's a wallet.
It is a wallet, but it is a Mont Blanc wallet. Mont Blanc is a very fancy pen company.
Pen company. Okay.
Pen company. The pens are sometimes thousands of dollars.
Really?
And so I knew enough to pick up this wallet. I did not look it up. Even if it goes for $20, it's a leather wallet. Bear's like, is that for me? Oh no. Sorry.
I don't need it. Anyways.
Clothing. We didn't have too much clothing there.
Well, I personally almost never look at clothing
That's
at
true.
all because I don't know enough about clothing. I do look at shoes because every once in a while I'll find a pair of shoes or something. But clothing, I mean, the only time I look at clothing, if I see something I think she might want, like I picked up a black hoodie. It was just a black little, but you didn't want it. But
No.
But
It wasn't all cotton and it wasn't my size. You have come really far in a short period of time, I think. Don't you think?
No.
At the bins, you've picked up things where I'm like, oh, that is totally worth getting.
Okay. Well, yes. That's good.
Okay. So clothes. You can tell why I picked these up.
Oh, those are very punk.
Very punk, very 2000s, lots of D-rings. They are HT denim Stinger 36 by 30. I don't know that this is a 36-inch waist.
I don't know either.
But they are stretchy. I don't know that they're vintage like Hot Topic or Trap. But Trip. Pretend I didn't say Trap. Trip. But I really do like the split leg and the lots of pockets. And I think they were worth probably about $1.50. The next pair has a similar thing going on.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen jeans like this?
Not by accident. Oh, on purpose. No, I've not.
These are Old Navy, but they're vintage Old Navy. They're a 10 long, which again, a 10. Unlike an 8 to a 12, depending on jeans, I do not think these would fit me. Old Navy usually has the date code, but these predate the date code. So they're at least in the 90s. These are very, very vintage. Vintage is older than 20 years.
Okay.
Antique older than 100 years about.
Antique is 100 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that doesn't hold for cars at all.
Nope.
Cars is only 25.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
But clothing, that's usually, people are going to be like, no, that's not true. That's usually what eBay says. But they are really cool. I don't think somebody did these on purpose, because if they had bleached one leg, it would be really, really hard.
Yeah.
But the metal zipper, you can tell a really good zipper, is the YKK zipper, and there's really only 2 zippers that are exceptionally well made, and this is one of them.
And of course you know that. About zippers. All right, here.
These are for you.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts, because my husband will not give up cargo shorts. They are nice and loose and lots of pockets.
Yep.
And they have this thing which we might cut because that drives you crazy, as it would me.
It doesn't really drive me crazy.
Yeah, and they're cotton and spandex and a color I don't think you have.
Definitely a color I do not have.
Yeah. These are Jag jeans in a size 20W. Light wash. Jag jeans are pretty expensive. They sell them at the Anna Maria Island, which is like a boutique island Florida store, high end. And they're usually like $150, which is way too much, but they're on the beach, so you know.
So it's way too much.
Yeah, way too much.
On the beach.
On the beach.
not on the beach, still way too much.
Still way too much.
Yeah.
But for, you know, $1.50, I will pick them up. Feel how stretchy they are.
Of course, we have to feel stuff, because that's what I do.
Right? They have a really nice stretch, so you can eat and move in these. And the last piece of clothing is this J. Crew cuts. That's what they call their kid line. Size 8, seersucker, Little bows, just adorable. Metal zipper in the back. I'm sure it is. It is YKK.
Whoa. And what was the other one?
YKK.
No, what's the other one? You said there was only 2.
Oh, it starts with an M. I already forgot it.
Oh, okay.
If I saw it. Pockets.
Oh.
Which are very nice. Not very deep pockets, but pockets nonetheless. Girls need to carry stuff. And a little bows. Cute.
Seersucker was what my favorite shorts from our honeymoon were made out of.
I know. You did like seersucker.
Yeah, those particular shorts, I love those.
You're going to show us that stuff?
Oh, I forgot about these. I was keeping these for last. We'll keep these things for last.
Okay.
I mean, what else are we showing besides these?
A whole nother thing.
A whole nother thing. So, okay. Okay, this is obviously for the corner shower. Suction cups on it, which is good because my girl has a big giant jug of conditioner on the shower room floor.
Yes.
Just sitting on the shower room floor.
We have 2 showers, thankfully, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Your shower has 2 seats.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
And you can put things on those seats.
If you wish.
My shower has like,
yeah,
I'm not kidding.
Just a ledge, yeah.
A ledge.
Of the bathtub.
Which will not fit a regular size shampoo. Like the skinny shampoo.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
You cannot put a regular size bottle of shampoo.
Yes.
Forget about a gallon of conditioner because I'm cheap and I buy things in bulk because I'm not spending, you know, like $10 for a tiny bottle of conditioner. Yeah. So we're hoping this works.
Well, in fairness, I don't think this is the thing to put that gallon jug on either.
No, but it might actually fit other things other than like 1 bar of soap fits there.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Then that's it.
Yes, you can put that in the back corner. Maybe have some little.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can at least put my loofah.
Oh well. Yeah.
And which you say well, but it's not going to fit on that tiny little.
Well, no. I mean, the biggest problem with this is it will it
I
fit
don't
in
know.
The corner. That's the biggest.
But I am willing to try it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, the last thing we got on what day did we even go? Was it Monday, Tuesday,
a whole bunch of stuff.
Wednesday? I know I have a whole other thing that I went.
What do you mean? Said last thing we
Wednesday.
This is the last of our trip.
Yes.
This is the last of our
trip.
trip.
So we went Wednesday, and then yesterday I slept until like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then I was like, I'm going to the bins again because I felt good enough to do it.
Okay, but this is our trip. The end of our trip was Hard Rock Cafe bottle openers that are magnetic.
And if you look these up, they seem to be selling for like $20 to $40 a piece. And I found what, 8?
Yes.
Do you have? Yeah, 8. So we have Orlando. We have Toronto. Another Toronto. Somebody really liked this one. Has drums, and this one has maple leaves. Hollywood, Florida.
Oh.
Is there a Hollywood, Florida?
Sure is.
New York. Oh, look at the taxis. Baltimore with little crabs.
Canadian crabs.
Yeah, this one looks very similar to this. This is Niagara Falls, but they
Canadian
both have
side.
maple leaves. I know.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
this is also
So,
this person should not have been paid twice because
Nashville.
And Nashville. They did have a few more that were not this style nor this like guitars and stuff, but I wish I would have picked them up. But they didn't look like they were going very well. I don't know that I'll lot them together for like $100 or whatever, or sell them separately. A lot of times with this stuff, I just walk them up.
Actually, the bin, all the stuff.
Oh, we got a bin for $1.
For $1.
There's a lid.
Yep.
All of that stuff was $48, which was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Where else could you get that stuff for $48? Okay, put that over there. And we will go through the secondary bin. Are you ready? Are you ready to see what I got by myself? I was only there for about an hour. I did pick up some of those rugs. So not all of those rugs were
The smaller, the
smaller.
last 3 smaller ones
Yeah.
you picked up. The 2
And
regulars.
the TV stand we got together. Was that in that $30? $41?
I didn't get that TV stand. You got the TV stand.
I got the TV stand.
Yeah, you got the TV.
Somebody helped me. Was that this morning?
No, it was yesterday, I think.
It was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This, it's not itchy. Kind of itchy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Kind of itchy.
Kind of itchy, but not like acrylic itchy.
Nope.
Almost like a cotton acrylic, but I loved the colors. And somebody obviously handmade this.
Mm-hmm.
And this they did not put with clothing, so it was probably, I don't know, like $1.
Cheaper then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clothing is the most expensive. Calvin Klein, really nicely made, size 16 swimming suit. One piece. I like the stripes. It was very clean.
Is this something you're going to sell or keep?
I don't know. I'll try it on. It's probably a little too big for me. And to be fair, I now own like 5 swimming suits.
Okay.
We did swim last night and the night before. This is linen. I love linen. I don't recognize it, but it's made in Germany. Linen. And it's kind of like a reddy rust color. What color would you call this?
I wouldn't call it rust because rust makes me think of too much orange.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe headed towards mauve a
Cranberry?
little bit. Cranberry.
Mauve. Okay.
Cranberry's probably better.
Cranberry. It has like a wider leg.
Yeah, you can even raspberry even.
Raspberry's
No.
pink.
Okay. First musical reference though.
Where's my book?
I don't know, but you ready for the first musical reference?
Yeah.
Raspberry Beret. You know who did Raspberry Beret?
Shall I guess?
No.
The Raspberries.
No, Prince.
Prince.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is really close to cherry wine. What do you think?
That brings out the second music reference right in a row, Sweet Cherry Wine by Tommy James and the Shondells. But okay. No, I don't think that's quite where you need to be.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
See, fuchsia's a little too pink.
Yeah, too much.
Raspberry glaze a little too pink.
I don't know,
That's getting better. Cherry wine is really close.
Cherry wine would be okay.
Okay.
All right.
We think it's pretty close to cherry wine.
Okay, good enough.
For those of you who also own...
Care.
Anyway, elastic waist, what size was it? It was probably a large, extra large. I don't know.
It's in the thing now.
No, you have to tell them.
Oh, okay.
For people who want to buy this.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But 100% linen and it's so good.
Good. That's what it's on.
It's this. It's probably a small medium, I would say. It's made in Germany. I don't want to touch this. Somebody put this back. That person does not know my mother. Hand knit in Donegal. Were we in Donegal?
Donegal is a place in Pennsylvania, but I'm sure that...
No, Donegal's in Ireland.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a place in Pennsylvania called Donegal, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Were we in Donegal, though?
When we
We
were
were
in
in a lot of places in Ireland.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
What do you mean you don't know your mother? What do you mean by that?
My mother always picks up kind of this hand knit,
Oh, okay.
with really nice, I mean, almost leather-like buttons.
Okay.
But this is hand knit. Hand knit. Somebody made this out of sheep.
Yep.
I mean, not the whole sheep, but the sheep fur, hair,
sheep wool.
wool. Pure new wool. Dry cleaning recommended. Barnas Moray. I don't know. It's probably a size medium. I am not trying this on. You would have to pay me about $1,000, maybe $50 to try this on. But I'm gonna guess it's about a size medium. This is some kind of brace.
For your foot.
Non-prescription medical devices do exceptionally well. Now do your research, go high to low, go solds. They do really well. This is a Ovation Medical, and you can turn the degree.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's at a 90.
Mm-hmm.
Ovation Hybrid Small Medium. It looks brand new.
It does indeed.
For people who have chipped and broken and sprained their foot, this probably would have been really nice when the urgent care told me it wasn't broken, only to tell me 4 days later it was broken, and I was walking on it and driving on it. Very upset about that still.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. Here you go. This is how it does. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's for the
Yeah.
flexion, so you can only go so far to get your rehab. So
Yeah. I would have loved to have that. I don't know why. I probably would have done more damage. I did look this up. It is an automatic pill dispenser.
I saw that. I didn't pick it up, but I saw it.
I was here. You weren't here. Did you see it the day before?
I swear I
Sometimes
saw it.
they put out the same things.
Yeah.
And when I was there, they only switched 2 rows of bins, but I was only there for probably like an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
When we were there, they probably switched, what, 4 rows of bins?
Maybe 3. I don't know about
Maybe
4.
3.
Yeah.
But it has all of the batteries, and the batteries don't expire until 2030. And it has like all of the little things. So clearly new, or somebody, but alerts and sounds and lights, multiple dose times, pre-fill for up to 21 days, 28 days, and set up 6 dose times, easy to use, up to 28 days, large, easy to read LED display, locking cover prevents non-authorized access, alerts with beeping and flashing, program up to 6 times, and never miss a medication again. Forget double dosing and preventing.
So all you need is a computer expert to come in and show you how to operate this thing.
I'm guessing you put it in there. Yeah, there's probably there's instructions.
Of course there is. What old person's going to do this?
I put your medications in gumball.
I know. I appreciate that. Yes.
I know you do.
Yes, but so this.
But most of your medications are truly like potassium, multivitamins, magnesium, like all that kind of stuff. So it's not a huge deal if you miss a day or two. But I love this.
It's cool. It's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
And it beeps. And they look to be going for about $30 or $40 on eBay. Look, it even has a clock.
Yeah.
You like things with clocks.
I have clocks all at every angle of in my bedroom.
I almost bought you more clocks today. I don't know how many more clocks you need.
You showed me one. What?
I showed you one the other day.
Did you almost buy a digital one?
Oh, yeah.
Was it nice or what?
It had sound. It had flashing lights that beamed up onto the thing, which I know you already had.
Yeah.
It had a digital display and an analog display. And it had 2 alarms, which we don't really use alarms too much past our phone.
Thankfully. Why didn't you get it used?
I felt like we have so many clocks.
We do have so many clocks.
There's only so many clocks I can.
No, that one clock of mine, you know how the numbers are like not all so totally lit correctly.
So you do want another clock?
Well, it just depends on what it is.
They're all cheap. The furniture was $30, so that was separate. I'll show you that. This is for gardening, or a lot of times you're like under the car, and we could always use a new pad.
Shower.
Sometimes you use that in the shower to scrub the shower or sit in the shower. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're going to be saying. Melissa, don't you have enough ribbon? No, I do not. I almost bought a huge thing of ribbon in about 5 minutes away this morning. For $10, they had one of those giant bins, the bigger ones though, full of ribbon, and I missed it.
Where was this?
Oh,
it was
Palmetto.
on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was.
That's the one you showed me.
I don't think I showed it to you. Did I show it to you?
I thought you showed me a thing of ribbons.
It's sold.
Oh.
It was such a big thing of all brand new ribbons, and I was so sad.
You were just waiting for that, and you should, if you wanted it, you should have just got it.
No. It was sold before I even got to it.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, they're kind of Christmassy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This one has little deer heads.
Okay.
And this one is XOXO by the Ribbon Boutique. And originally it was $3.99, and I got it for, you know, almost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I justify things. Everything is almost nothing. More ribbon. This is Make a Bow. You like pull them and they make a bow.
Well, I'd say they're aptly named then.
I know. I'm really into bows. Okay, so everything I got, they asked me to round up. I hate when they do that.
What do they ask you round up for who, though? What do they say it's for?
Goodwill.
Oh, yeah, we quit doing that.
I know, but my price was $32. Nope, it was, I don't even know how much it was. I rounded up 50 cents, so,
Well, we don't care. It's not the money. It's just who
I know.
It's who it's
Goodwill's
going
not
to.
like the best, whatever.
No. I mean,
A lot of times hair dye gets discontinued, and sometimes hair dye can go for a lot of money. And if it can't, the conditioner in hair dye, people love hair conditioner and hair dye. So I picked up both of these boxes, and one looks to be going for about $35 and the other $10. But even if they are, I am making quite the mess. Even if they are expired, you can mark them as collectible and get away because beauty products, they like to keep in date. But if you mark it in eBay as collectible, they're fine with it being out of date. I bought you gloves, but they don't really fit you.
no, they don't really fit me. But
But they are really good gloves.
You could use these.
I know, except
You have a good.
remember how I said I was getting scratched with holly, which I totally was. Turns out I sat on fire ants. There's fire ants, and I'm still scarred by the fire ants.
Mm-hmm.
And they bit me, and they got into my gloves, and I was like, oh, that's weird, that hurts. And then I got bit like 7 or 8 times before realizing it, and yikes, those suckers hurt. Cottonelle flushable wipes. I figure we just keep these in the car. Almost free. This looks really nice. Mm-hmm. Who makes this? 20 pounds. Has carabiners. Go Fit. I don't know. Is it a jump rope?
No, it's not a jump rope. It's an exercise band.
Exercise band. Do you want it?
Sure, but yeah, I just add extra bands to it. That's all.
Oh, you need more than 20 pounds? He needs more than 20 pounds. I knew that. How many pounds do you need? 482.
Well, it just depends on what you're doing, you know. If I was just standing doing curls, I wouldn't need as much as I would if I was doing stuff with my back or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
understood.
Yeah.
Couple more things. This was attached to the TV stand.
Okay.
This is tape we could not figure out, but I bought anyway because it looked like something. And it is rug tape, but only sticky on one side until I Googled it. And you pull off the little yellow backing, and then it's sticky on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of putting like one of those thick rubbery pads so the carpet doesn't, we have enough carpet that I might throw it into one of the really nice carpets, but I am thrilled with this. And I might keep it for something completely different than carpet. Don't you agree?
I totally agree.
I feel like we could use this all over the house. My mom teased me. She said the worst thing I did as a child, she asked me in front of her husband, Roger. She's like, what do you think the worst thing you did as a child was? And I knew what she was thinking. And probably this is the worst thing I did as a child. I took Vaseline and I had posters. I can't even tell you what kind of posters they were. I was young. And I used Vaseline to stick them to the walls because we had no tape as a child because I probably used it all because tape. And she said that was the worst thing I ever did as a child.
No, that's not too bad.
Right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like I would still do that. Like, in the right situation. Like, if I'm on an island and I had a poster, and I don't know why I'm in an island with walls and Vaseline, like I was on one of those shows, I would still do that. It worked perfectly.
Why was she thinking that was such a bad thing?
Vaseline has like an oily
Sure,
substance.
it's petroleum.
And I'm sure she thought it would leave a mark on the wall.
I'm sure it did.
I'm sure it did too.
Okay.
Don't take the poster off.
This is a toilet roll holder. My girl had one in her bathroom that, well...
It was from 1987.
The way she takes off the toilet paper, she hits the roll.
Oh, yeah.
She hits the roll so it spins and it broke. So it's broken.
Well, not how I take off the toilet paper that way. Like, because in my brain, I have a very boring life, as we know. So, like, on my phone, I move my apps constantly. So then, like, I have to find them. It's like a Sudoku for my phone. When I put on the toilet paper, I never put it on the same way because then that makes me stop and think a little bit. And I'm making neurons. And that's the way I pretend my brain learns.
Is it fair to say that you're aggressive with your
removal? I'm totally aggressive.
So no matter how it is on there.
It's like this, and then I'm just like, like that.
Yeah. So she had one that was cracked. She didn't want. I said it'll work me just fine because I pull it off like this, count 3 sheets, and tear it off.
Oh, he's so meticulous about the toilet paper.
Yeah. So I put it in my room, and it's been working just fine. But yet you found one, and you found more than this too, didn't you?
I found 6 of them.
So,
but I only bought a pack of 2.
Oh, so this is one of the pack of 2. Okay, good. All right.
We replaced yours. Mine you had already replaced. I did replace yours.
Oh, you mean with one of these? What'd you do with the old one?
I threw it out.
It was perfectly fine.
It had a crack in it.
It was working just fine.
If you would have gotten your finger caught,
like
you would have needed a Band-Aid.
This is what I do when I pull it out. This is how fast I pull out my
You never know.
Okay.
Maybe you have an emergency.
And I hold my hand on the roll because it lopes, like when it'll go boom, boom.
It's
hold on. All these people are gonna go, ah, when they hear this story. Okay. The toilet paper happens to be on her wall. So I know I don't want any noise at all. So I hold the toilet paper so it doesn't even go clump, clump. So when I pull it out like this.
And our last house, we used to have split bedrooms, which is very popular because if you have guests here in Florida, a lot of people have guests here in Florida. People love Florida.
Okay.
We used to have, now our bedrooms are very much together. So his bathroom is on the other side of my bed.
Right.
So he is.
So I digress.
Very good.
If I may.
Yes.
I digress.
Yes.
How long do you think that thing would have lasted when I pull it out like this and I hold my hand on the
forever.
There. So we didn't really use, but
if we ever sell our house and there was a child, I feel like you could have just pinched it. It was cracked.
Okay.
Okay. Last item?
Last item.
It's a heavy item. I don't know what this item is. It looked like it was worth buying, and it was electrical somehow.
Electrical?
Yeah, they charged me electrical. It's 45 cents.
It is a work platform.
Uh-huh.
So I'm guessing that you can somehow put this on, mount this on something and stand on it.
Do we have the thing to mount it on?
What does the instructions say?
Inspect upon receipt before you choose. Never use on the bottom rung when damaged. Oh, it goes on a ladder.
Oh, it goes on a ladder. Oh,
Make sure all nuts and bolts are blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I mean, it's for like paint or something.
It is, yes. It goes on a ladder.
I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
It looked like something you would use or have.
You surely didn't get this for me. You got it for me? Okay.
No?
Well, you got it for me.
But look how nice the person who welded it. They did a really nice
this is not a
welding
homemade job. This is not a homemade.
No, This is home welded. This is welded.
No.
Yes.
No.
100%.
100% not. That was 100% made by a factory.
Oh, it was made in 2009 for the Little Giant ladder systems.
So you think some guy hand welded that now?
I think Bob did. Bob the builder.
Yeah.
We could sell it. I don't know.
Sure,
It was 49 cents?
Sell it if anybody
45
knows what it is.
Yeah. And that's everything with the exception of the TV stand. Oh, not everything. Okay. So I bought these pillowcases a while back, and I asked my sister, because we have this lovely couch, I'll insert a photo. I said, are these pillowcases tacky on this very tacky couch? And tacky in the most beloved way. I love the word tacky. Or do they like just go in like an Architectural Digest magazine mixy matchy? She said mixy matchy, definitely keep them. So I bought the pillow insert, which is nat down, which I'm very happy because I was able to wash it. Because down sometimes the feathers all stick in. But I need a secondary one now. So how much do you hate? I mean, it matches everything in our house. Nope, you don't like that at all either.
It doesn't matter.
Hop it on the other couch. Because when I lay on this couch, which is fairly often,
Okay.
These are the pillows.
Okay.
And this is not a very good pillow choice.
Okay.
Okay, you don't like that at all.
Okay.
You have anything else to tell us?
I don't think so.
No, tell us stuff.
I don't have anything to tell you. What do you want me to tell you?
Tell us about your upcoming gig.
Well,
tell us about the June 6th gig. Just the June 6th gig.
Okay. I have a gig coming up on June 6th with a keyboard player that I met not long ago who is...
normal.
Well...
sort of normal.
He is a musician, so... But a fabulous, fabulous keyboard player. Just really outstanding.
Yes.
So.
Very bright.
Very bright guy.
Easy for me, and I hold awful conversations. Like, if you talk to me on any kind of regular basis, or like, Melissa, do you want to go out to eat? Which doesn't happen. I cannot hold a conversation to save my life. I can tell you facts about things. I can tell you how long whales hold their breath underwater before they need to come up. It's 20 minutes. But I cannot do the back and forth at all. But Todd can do the back and forth. Yeah. And not only that, but he talked to me, he spoke to me for about an hour, and it was easy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a nice guy, but he's a very good conversationalist.
Yeah.
And he's a very good keyboard player.
Very good keyboard player. Very good.
You were playing the opening, did you say the opening, what is it called? The grand opening of the something something?
No, I just wanted the debut. This is going to be called the Sugar Bear Duo. I have been deemed Sugar Bear.
By somebody who passed away, who he was
beloved
by most people.
Yeah, a buddy of mine did, yeah. Anyway, so it's going to be called the Sugar Bear Duo. So Todd will be it. But there may be various incarnations of the Sugar Bear Duo.
Yeah.
As well.
But it's the grand opening of Scarpino's in Bradenton?
Well, it's not their grand opening. There is a restaurant called...
Soft opening?
Yes. I mean, they totally remodeled the place, the outside, the inside, redid the bar, the whole works. So I just told him when my first appearance is going to be there. I have been there previously.
Yes.
But since they were having me back, I said, well, my first appearance is going to be there. I'm going to bring in this keyboard player that I just found who's fabulous, rather than just me by myself, which would have been fine as well. I've done that plenty of times there. And he was willing to have me come by myself, but I added the keyboard player. So that's the June 6th one. But somewhere down the line, I may add somebody else. So the Sugar Bear Duo can always be like, this particular Sugar Bear Duo will
you and somebody else, or you and
it'll be the Sugar Bear Duo featuring Todd Adams on the 6th, and then some other time it might be somebody else or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think you're going to do an amazing job, and you've been practicing.
Yeah.
Since 5th grade.
4th grade.
Fourth grade.
I started playing drums. I started playing drums in 4th grade.
But you were playing keyboard, and you were the lead singer. And Todd can harmonize fairly well.
I'm playing guitar.
You're playing, what did I just say?
Keyboard. Todd's playing keyboard.
Yeah.
I'm playing guitar.
Yeah.
I'm playing guitar. And
You
singing.
do play keyboard, but you
I do
are
play-
playing guitar at this
I'm
point.
playing.
Yeah,
guitar
you guys sound great. Now we should put the TV on our new TV stand that you cleaned up so beautifully. And I'm so excited to see what it looks like. And I'm hoping it's as good as, because also Goodwill, I was told by your regular that you are looking up the Goodwill Bins more and more items. So this was the vintage coastal, I don't know what that third.
Coastal
Cerise.
pencil reed dry bar.
No, what's this?
Yeah,
word,
I'm
though?
working on it. Reused.
What's the C? There's a C in front of, nope, C-E, nope, it's not reused. C-E-R-U-S-E-D. That's not a word.
That's what I'm saying. So
They made that word up.
I'm thinking
Dry bar.
It might have been reused.
Yeah, except I'll put in photos. The bar opens, but there's like no storage in the bar.
Well, I think since it's a dry bar, I think they put the thing out so you're making you make whatever you're making in the center, and then when you're done, you can set it on the sides and people can come and
But
take
the
it.
sides only overhang by like this much.
Well, I mean, the sides are at least this square, probably on each side.
Yeah.
Do we? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know how dry bar. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
But when you're mixing, you need area to mix the drinks, and then here's a drink for you, and there's a drink for you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, I will insert those photos, and thank you for watching. And the end.
The end. Yeah, we have to have some kind of ending.
I
And
know.
we don't have to do the count thing, but we have to have some kind of ending. Just so we hope you have a great day. We hope you have a great day.
I hope you are doing well
hope
and
you-
resting.
Yes.
And I hope we put a smile on your face.
Absolutely.
And allowed you to forget any of your worries for even a split second. And
Thanks for watching.
thanks for watching.
See you again. Bye bye.